Hey, what's up, everybody? So, I am getting back into this song. I took some time I was listening to Abbey Road, and I thought, this song that I'm working on here needs more synthesizers. So, I added some more stuff, added a bunch more synths, and I added a mellotron to fill in the chorus right here. So I did that, and so now I've basically imported some of the new stuff. I changed some of the drum stuff up, so now it's got a 4 on the floor on the choruses for the kick and stuff. So just trying out some new ideas before I finish this tune up. So, but at this point, I've basically added in the new drums. I got the old drums muted. I got new vocals. I adjusted some of the parts. And then, yeah. So that's basically what I'm up to here. So I'm going to now, and I moved some of the stuff back into the grouping. So I'm going to add some grouping and just so people can see how that goes. But basically, this is my lead guitar part right here. I'm going to put that lead guitar and all of the synths and violins into one group just by dragging there. And I got this. I'll just call this let's do synths from a life lived long ago. It was way back when we can't begin again. Even if we could, maybe we. So I've got a ducker going on the voice because last time, every time I talked, it wouldn't quite work. So I'm hoping this doesn't sound too insane, but we'll see what goes. Nothing new going on, nothing here has really changed. So over here, in this area, you can hide. So I'm just gonna hide my first drums because I'm pretty sure that I'm good with it. I posted on Reddit to see what strangers thought of the song, and one of the people said, "Hey, what about the kick drum from that band Mumford and Sons?" So I was like, okay, well, I don't really know Mumford and Sons, but I'll check it out. So there's more of a 4 on the floor kick at the top, which I don't know. It seemed like it added a nice little energy to the whole thing, so I'll show you. The synths need to come down on gain. Okay, so it does share gain. So while the group is active, I can gain stage all of these down, which is really nice. No, it doesn't. Why doesn't it do it? Somebody on the internet tell me what's happening. Solo does it. Mute does it. It says gain first thing, but I guess not. So, shucky darn. Maybe I can. Oh, there we go. Now they're all highlighted, so maybe. Okay. single click, activate it, and then it does say gain, sharing, relative. Maybe, I don't know what relative is. Let me turn that off. Okay. Well, there's another way to do this. I was going to try and do it at the track level, but I'm going to bust these into a group anyway. So I'm going to bust them into this melody group. So do this, and hit that, and now they're all going in the melody. So
gotta go if I'm ever to know what's next. They've kept me blind to the world that I don't know.
This is the plate.
Fixed on silly things from a life lived long ago. It was way back when we can't begin again. Even if we could, maybe we let it be what it has been. So take my soul from my beating chest. It's not the same, been burdened by this mess. Today was the same as any other day. Nothing new going on, nothing here has really changed. Just another day, another state of mind. It's so lovely to see that some love is really blind.
So the vocal's already really compressed.
Looks like it's
Probably
over for the very first time. Well, I'm lost looking, searching for that something more. Looking as before.
All right, so all this is coming in too hot with the changes. So I'm going to just bring down the... First, I'm going to get rid of this melody section. So that's over here. And that starts right there, 17. So boom, 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 boom. Okay. So now we got that going on. It's clean slate, people. So now I'm going to go ahead and bring down the trim on all this stuff by 5 decibels. Or no, I'm going to do 6. So that's a nice clean number. 6 and 6 and 6. So I'm really excited to mix this up because I think the Mellotron was a really fun addition to the song. And then there's just a couple of other things. And I bought a new synth from Plugin Alliance, so I had to use it, you know. Anyway, here we go. Jump forward
That I don't know, fixed on silly things. Oh, from my beating chest, it's not the same, been burdened by.
right there is fine.
Well, I'm lost looking, searching for that something more. Looking lost, I've been lost like this before. I'm lost looking, searching for that something more. Looking lost, I've been lost like this before.
Classic mistake. So I didn't take it out of the master bus. I was trying to see why the limiter was getting activated by so much, and it's because the drums were coming straight to the master bus and also into their own mix bus here. So now rest of the culprit is this melody section, which synths, I could change the name probably, but I'm going to put it down 10. And there's better ways to do this because, well, there's just, actually, let's try this. Let's go in here, and you can easily change it. Select those ones. I must have done something weird. Okay, so if you just grab there we go. If we grab all these, you hit Control 6 goes up and Control 7 goes down. So you can just gain stage these down, and you can see it counting like up, down, minus 10. So that's pretty nice. So then we'll see if I switch back, play, set this to 0.
I'm lost looking, searching for that something more. Looking lost, I've been lost like this before.
Okay, so now I'm just touching the limiter a little bit. Oh, whoops. With just my voice, guitars, bass, synths. So that means in general I can probably bring everything down. So select all and then just do Command 7 or not Control 7. So, and I'll just bring it down by they'll do 3 decibels because I saw the light on the limiter pop up a couple of times. So
searching for that something more.
okay, so that's that with that, and then also with the drums, it's
Searching for that something more. Looking lost, I've been lost like this before.
drums go to the drum bus there.
Please quiet this voice, I have no room left in my head. It's bigger than it is and it's bigger than I am. Round and round this constant state. Nothing new going on, nothing here has really changed. Just another day, another state of mind. It's so lovely to see that some love is really blind. Looks like it's over for the very first
Okay, so it looks like I've got my melody instruments all going to this spring reverb and accidentally to mixbus 12, which isn't being used. So I'm just going to delete that. And really, I don't even know if I'm going to use this spring reverb because the song's pretty busy anyway. So I'll play reverb on the voice.
Looking lost, I've been lost like this before.
there's some synths. So I'm going to pull all the lows out of the outro. These are also supposed to be panned, so. Two bass instruments. There we go. I really love these trim knobs. Like getting into gain staging and mixing and stuff in that way and thinking about that ahead of time just can really solve a lot of problems. Like if you get everything to around -18 on your peaks and sort of your average just a little bit below that, just somewhere in the ballpark, you can use all sorts of presets and everything. Everything's set up for that to make your life easier. So you can just stick stuff on and cycle through the presets if you get your gain staging right. It's very nice. And in this program, it's really, really nice because you can do it just from these trim knobs all at the same time. Here's all right, so on the left you can hear the synth. Okay, cool. And you know what I didn't do, which is pretty cool too, is the automatic polarity optimization. So just grab a section, let's see, that has everything in the song playing. And I think this section is pretty representative of that. It doesn't have the couple of the drums, but whatever. So do that and then do, actually I can't remember if it does it to everything, but so I'm just doing a little section and then optimize polarity. We'll see if it does just the tracks I selected or all of them, I can't remember. But that can be really useful, especially when something's as dense as all this. Okay, so what did it do? It did these tracks. So it didn't do everything. Okay, well that's good to know. So it doesn't do all of them. You gotta do a full selection. Maybe you can do it up in the timeline. Switch to the time tool. All right, so just do a full selection. Oh my golly. full selection of time. Oh, it's doing it based on group. Okay. So I'm just going to do this all the way to the end of the track. Then you just right click. What? Shoot. No worries. Okay, so all the way to the top, to the end. Right click. Optimize polarity. And then it should flip the phase on things as it does a little test to see if it can get any extra gain from stuff, which is cool. Just before I found out about this plugin, I got the Melda one. Ooh, I just realized my voice is probably echoing on the recording. 1 second. Just go into OBS, you go into advanced audio properties, turn off the monitor. Now I can't hear my mic. All right, but you guys can hear it. So, yeah, I bought a program from Melda that does that, and you insert it on every track, and it optimizes the polarity based on all these groups and whatever. But nothing quite as good as having it all built right in like this. And I went over it in my last mixing video, but basically you get all these options here, and yeah, it just goes down and flips the phase. And based on the manual, it says to choose this option, and you can see how much gain you get. 0.46 dB, 0.44, 0.45, 0.46, 0.46, 0.46. So there's a lot of different, these are, I think, different measurements that they use. But anyway, that gives you an idea of how cool you can be. And so I feel pretty cool. I'm wondering if this analyzed, because I'm seeing doubles of numbers. So I'm wondering if it did that. Oh, because they're all stereo tracks, because I exported from Logic. Okay, got it. Moving on. So now that's all polarity optimized, and you can see that down here. Bringing the Mellotron out of the mess right now. So now I can hear every element except for my bring down the guitar. The bright section was feeling just a little bit harsh. Put this at 6 and pull it down just a touch. Okay, so I think that's sounding all right. Now I'll pull us out a solo. Here, boom. There we go. All right, that was some random ducking from my mic, but best I could figure out how to do this voiceover was to duck it quite a bit, duck the audio from the DAW quite a bit in OBS. So this is what we get, you know? All right, let's do it from the top and take a listen.
Take my eyes from my head. They've gotta go if I'm ever to know what's next. They've kept me blind to the world that I now know. Fixed on silly things from a life lived long ago. It was way back when we can't begin again. Even if we could, maybe we let it be what it has been. So take my soul from my beating chest. It's not the same, been rooted by this mess. Today was the same as any other day. Nothing new going on, nothing here has really changed. Just another day, another state of mind. It's so lovely to see that some love is really blind. It looks like it's over for the very first time.
Whoops. All right, so what I was hearing is that my violin and my synths were a little quiet. So I have a lead melody synth, so I'm just gonna use that.
Take my eyes from
Turn off the group by just clicking up here. This one.
Take my eyes from my take
so this is pretty dense. So it's like it's a balancing act for me. I always have I like a dense song sometimes, and this one has gotten real dense. So it's like, how do I get everything to fit together? That's basically all I'm trying to do now.
Take my eyes. Take my eyes from my head. They've gotta go if I'm ever to know what's next. They've kept me blind to the world that I don't know. Fixed on silly things from a life lived long ago. It was way back when we can't begin again. Even if we could, maybe we let it be what it has been. So take my soul from my beating chest. It's not the same, been burdened by this mess. Today was the same as any other day. Nothing new going on, nothing here has really changed. Just another day, another state of mind. It's so lovely to see that some love is really blind. Looks like it's over for the very first time. Well, I'm not looking, searching for that something more. Maybe last time it lies like this before. Take my eyes from my head. They've gotta go if I'm ever to know what's next. They've kept me blind to the world that I don't know. Fixed on silly things from a life lived long ago. It was way back when we can't begin again. Even if we could, maybe we let it be what it has been. So take my soul from my beating chest. It's not the same, been burdened by this mess. Today was the same as any other day. Nothing new going on, nothing here has really changed. Just another day, another state of mind. It's so lovely to see that some love is really blind.
Oh yeah. All right.
Looks like it's over for the very first time.
So right
It's
there.
really blind.
Which one is it? Is it this one? Okay, so then. So this was too loud. So if you just hit S, you can split your clip and then just select it and hit Command and 7 to go down gain, and it's Control 7 to go down. Bring that down a little bit. Really just want it to be an accent.
Looks like it's over for the very Looks like it's over. Looks like it's over for the very first
Okay, so now I pulled that back and I've got this violin part. It's the same part. So I wanted the violin to kind of be the main thing. Not the main thing, but I want it to poke through more. And the other one was just, it's the only thing I do on that synthesizer in that register, so it's super loud. So I just didn't want to screw with automating it. I just thought I'd bounce it out of Logic and cut it down in here when it's a waveform. So that's what I'm doing.
Looks like it's over for the very first time. Looks like it's over for the very first time. That's something more. Looks like it's over for the very first time. Well, I'm not looking, searching for that something more. Looking lost, starting lives like this before. I'm not looking, searching for that something more. Looking lost, starting lives like this before.
those little dips are the mic hearing the speakers, and it's triggering the threshold on my ducker, but it doesn't do that. So then the other thing with this song, since it's pretty dense, is I haven't tried it in mixbus, but one thing that I would do sometimes is add something like Pro MB to my densely populated tracks so that I could duck them so slightly in certain frequency ranges when the vocal is happening. So I don't know if it's necessary, but I'm just going to try it out. So basically what you would do is this. You put your Pro MB on. I've got it on the melody instruments, which I'm going to rename synths now. Synths, because there's so many of them in there. And then I'm going to go into the expert tab on this plugin, and I'm going to say external, and I'm going to go, okay, that's great. So now it's looking at the external, and how do we do it in mixbus? The pin configuration. Let's see. Add sidechain input, sidechain on. And let's do it to, okay, so it's giving us this. It's giving us the mix buses down here, drums, rhythm, vocals, and you can't pick itself, so there's no synths there. So that's perfect. We want that. Now we can go click the audition button and make sure we're getting what we want. So, whoops.
For the very first time.
No, that's not what we want, is it? Okay, so maybe I did something wrong. So go preset, right next to presets, this little pin configuration. It's coming in. We got our sidechain. Oh, I think we have to actually drag a sidechain into Pro MB.
Looks like it's over for the very first time.
I don't know what I just did. All right, so undo that. How does one undo it? Oh no. Oh, just click it. Okay, so you got that going on, and then this says MIDI in. We don't want that. Audio 0. I don't know. I feel like it's got to be this. It's not. Whatever. What is this? Okay, we'll find out. Roll that beautiful.
Looks like it's over for the very first time.
All right. Well, it's only coming out the left side, so that's cool. Oh, look what it did. It made a little pin send thing. So it's nice. Sources, and then we've got sends. No. Okay. All right. All right. Sides. Row and B, one input. So I think it's just doing it on one side.
Looks like it's over for the very first time.
Yeah, so probably should have figured this out before I tried to do it on a video, but that's fine. Maybe we gotta add another one. We gotta add. Audio input, audio input, audio out, audio out. Maybe we gotta add another. Hmm. Just doesn't seem like it's hearing it. What is this? I feel like this is the stereo out, and then this audio bus one and two. Oh, audio bus one, bus two. I don't know, maybe I don't know how to do this in this program. But
Looks like it's over for the very first
time. All that seems to happen is it seems to break the right channel, which makes me think it's just going into one side of the
Looks like it's over for the very first time.
Oh, weird. Oh, okay. I didn't know. It's not been on. It's like being weird. Okay, let's try it again. Maybe drag it in from here. Maybe I messed up the pins when I. Oh, okay. That seems like I messed up the pins. Okay, sidechain. Enable. See what happens when I. Or you can edit the latency on the plugins. That's nice.
Looks like it's over for the very first time. Well, I'm lost looking, searching for that something more. Looking lost, I've been lost like this before. I'm lost looking, searching for that something more. Looking lost, I've been lost like this before.
Crazy. Okay, so for some reason, maybe if somebody knows Mixbus better than me and has watched this far into this video, they can tell me what the frick is going on. Because it's like, okay, because it is basically when I add the sidechain, it's breaking one of the output links. And that's all that the problem is. It's like, now I think yeah, so now they're on the right side. So this cable, if you noticed when I put it in initially, was in the, it's like it's turning it to mono for some reason. So then we go MB, we go in. Maybe I'm grabbing a mono version of this. I'm not sure. Put that there, and then click up here and see. Got out 1 and out 2, and then I hit sidechain, and we no longer have out 2, which is a real tragedy. And it turned it off. That's what this is. So it broke the plugin basically. Hit manual configuration, and I can try and do audio out, and then there's all these extra pins that I can send maybe somewhere else in Mixbus, but I'm not getting the pin from the other channel on the freaking multiband compressor. So that's a real sad bit of news, but it's okay because, like I said, I don't know that that's 100% necessary. So I've just wasted 45 minutes of everyone's time, but let's see what we can do without it.
Looks like it's over for the very first time. Well, I'm lost looking, searching for that something more. Looking lost, I've been lost like this before. I'm lost looking, searching for that something more. Looking lost, I've been lost like this before. Please quiet this voice, I have no room left in my head. It's bigger than it is and it's bigger than I am. Round and round this constant state of spin. Ups and downs, well I think I've lost my taste again. Today was
Oh, whoops.
the day. Nothing new going on, nothing here has really changed. Just another day, another step.
Okay, so then I also added this middle section part. Let's see where we at. It's that over in the left channel. I really only want that to be a background, and I don't want to take up too much space. It's just sort of a fun little thing.
Please quiet this voice. I have no room left in my head. It's bigger than it is, and it's bigger than I am. Round and round this constant state of spin. Ups and downs, well, I think I've lost my taste again. Today was the same as any other day. Nothing new going on, nothing here has really changed. Just another day, another state of mind. It's so lovely to see that some love is red light. Looks like it's over for the very first time. Well, I'm lost again, searching for that something more. Looking lost, I've been lost like this before. I'm lost looking, searching for that something more. Looking lost, I've been lost like this before.
My voice is triggering the ducking through the mic, the vocal in the song. It's triggering this ducking, so I don't know. Maybe this isn't the best solution, but it seems to be working okay.
Please quiet Please quiet this voice. I have no room left in my head. It's bigger than it is, and it's bigger. Please quiet Please quiet Please quiet this. Please quiet this voice. Please quiet. Please quiet this voice. I have no room left in my head. It's bigger than it is, and it's bigger than I am. Round and round this constant state of spin. Ups and downs, well, I think I've lost my taste again. Today was the same as any other day. Nothing new going on, nothing here has really changed. Just another day, another state of mind. It's so lovely to see that some love is red light. Looks like it's over for the very first time. Looks like
All right, so then I need to just quickly adjust that.
Looks like it's over for the very first time.
So I'm hitting the limiter a little bit, which means I need to bring back things just a touch. So I'm going to bring my synths back down because it's when it gets big at the end that's doing that.
Looks like it's over for the very first time. Well, I'm lost again, searching for that something more. Looking lost, I've been lost like this before. I'm lost looking, searching for that something more. Looking lost, I've been lost like this before. Looks like it's over for the very first time. Well, I'm lost again, searching for that something more. Looking lost, I've been lost like this before. I'm lost looking, searching for that something more. Looking lost, I've been lost like this before. Looks like it's over for the very first time. Well, I'm lost again, searching for that something more. Looking lost, I've been lost like this before. I'm lost looking, searching for that something more. Looking lost, I've been lost like this before.
That's pretty good. So just a touch of that boom doom down, boom doom down, boom doom down. Of course I can't sing right now, but yeah, just a touch of that. Yeah, I think I got a pretty good thing here going. You know, a lot of the processing I did in the writing stage, or a lot of there was not a lot of processing, but like there was some compression, some saturation, some of that kind of stuff. So it's not all done in mixbus, but there's something about the way this program sums things that really just pleases me in my ears. So I think I'm going to call this a video because it's been really long, but I'm pretty sure that this is it. This is the song, so I'm just going to play it from the top just to make sure.
Take my eyes from my head. They've gotta go if I'm ever to know what's next. They've kept me blind to the world that I
Cool. All right. Well, I'll toil over this probably a little bit more, but that's basically the mix of this song. So thanks for watching if you watched, and this will get better as I get more and more used to it. Took me a little while to figure out how to do the ducking um, on OBS, the screen recording software, and that kind of thing. So I kind of lost my steam before I even started. But yeah, so maybe I'll do another one on this song, or maybe I'll just finish it up and put it out. But you'll be able to find it under Sebastian and the Deep Blue, which is my band name that I do songs like this under. And you can actually check out some of my other work for them on Spotify or YouTube or whatever you want. Got a couple albums out, and I've got like 3 or 4 singles. This will probably be in the singles category, um, as I'm just trying to, make stuff here in quarantine. And when we get out, I'll get back to the old style of doing things, but still having fun making music. So, anyways, thanks, y'all. Peace.